And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
To the air on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. The snap sets up the throw. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture. After such a long drive, so many first downs, you've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
No! It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass.
He just like dropped it before he even got touched. Oh my God.
Their offense is coming on the field.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out just as they had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Oh my God. What is that guy doing?
Flag is down, and it looked
He
as if
literally
the
just
defense was
tackles him
roughing
in the
up that
backfield
receiver.
as the pass is being thrown. We did preach physicality this week, so you know, don't blame him too much.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Nebraska's had a lot of guys to feed over the years. Mike Rozier, Roger Craig. I am hip. But you don't know who's going to get it with this running attack.
Yeah, but I do know this, Reese. Whoever gets it is going to run the football physical. And Nebraska is going to be very happy. Their fan base will be jacked if they establish the physical ground game, because that's who they are.
I don't know how I didn't sack you.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quarterback on the keeper. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end.
Oh my, what is my defense doing? It's like they can't like lock onto the player. It's just like,
but it feels like after that
just didn't even affect him.
Finally break. It's been tough sledding for both of these offenses. That time, they had the matchup they wanted. They took the shot. Really nice throw. Maybe that's the play that generates the first points of this game.
Looking for room. It's Simon. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Wants to go up top. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Needed that.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy, man. He is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got him downfield. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit.
What a game so far.
And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
2 missed field goals.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just
failed
go for it
4th down
every time.
conversion
Like,
from the 1-yard line.
field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard.
Come on, offensive line. Do something for me.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield, making something happen.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Oh,
Not able to hook up the air.
should have been picked 3 times.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell that he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
Yeah.
Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make movement change impossible.
He's never going to figure out what he's supposed to do.
From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab over the middle. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds the tight end. They were willing to spin that wheel.
I was like, you get the ball at halftime. Like, I
And it came up.
cannot get this.
I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because
He got out
they
of
got it.
bounds.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Buying some time. He's going to run it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll immediately call timeout.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple of yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. On the run, still looking. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
He was close.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Firing to the right, complete. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that.
All right, let's try this again.
And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash.
Defensive battle.
And the first points of the day come on that field goal. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Warhawks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
Oh, I forgot I'm not supposed to kick it off.
Coming out with it, it's Prince.
Thank you. Tackle
Stopped at the
it.
17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
I turned my heat on for the first time this winter, and it set off the smoke alarms.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back on.
It was like 40s last night.
Start this third quarter after only being able to muster a field goal in the first half.
Yeah, and this offensive coordinator, he has been searching
Damn.
the entire first half to find something that might work. You can't be more anemic than they were in that first half, David. They're going to have to find the answers to the test here quickly.
And you had a whole half to do it, to talk about it, to discuss. What are you seeing? How do we make some adjustments? This offense has got to find some answers, and they got to find them quick.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go. Just stop.
I had that nickel corner coming on a blitz.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, caused a wreck. That had to be a blown assignment. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it over the middle.
Two guys there, both took the outside.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route.
Yeah.
Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
Quick release by the QB. Still running at the 40. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum, get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
And another nice game by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Give to the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Offense calls a timeout here.
Accidental timeout.
Important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
Yeah. I think Drew did the same thing to me when I was playing him last game.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Wants to throw on third.
Yeah,
They really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And this offense now, it's decision time. Man, they've put a nice drive together. You want to walk away with points, but how aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take this field goal, or do you want to try to get a touchdown?
They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. On the option. Now the pinch. They stop him short of the marker.
Oh, that was huge.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expected.
Yeah, I know.
You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up.
Yeah, I thought you had me, honestly.
I
thought I was going to get you when I got the quarterback, and then he didn't. I was like scrambling.
Find their way into the end zone. A two-possession lead might feel insurmountable. Heaves it deep. They dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Held it too long. That was my bad.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy.
I was worried about getting sacked. I threw it to the wrong guy.
And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
The give to the back. He's got a little room. He'll pick up 6 out to the 13.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Got the quick pass. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first.
I was like, all right, everyone's coming.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively. You've got to be good on third down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a third down like that, that is just a gut punch.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Are you kidding me? I hate that. That was it. Like his animation wouldn't let me do anything.
Pressure to the quarterback, and they got everybody trying to swipe at the football. And the impact on
it was like a 5-second play action animation. It wouldn't let me do anything.
Better job forcing a turnover.
Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. From the gun, running back gets
That's so annoying.
Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
Yeah.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast.
God, I swear, this team fumbles more than any team I've ever had.
And we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, probably.
using his legs and sprints. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They'll run it on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Makes the catch. He's
God, he was going to carry everyone into the end zone.
Touchdown pass on that one.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Just God, I feel like I had something going last drive too. It was so annoying.
Fired here in the quarter end. Louisiana Monroe has the edge and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Quarterback keeps it.
Bro, what are you guys doing?
And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
That is complimentary football at its finest.
My defense just, I don't know, no one got up any blocks.
Offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be
Defensive rainy day in Nebraska.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
I give the tight end a lot of credit for holding on to the football. I know he's a big guy, but he just got whacked.
Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. To the air on first down. He makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Off play action. Pulls it in. It's Westbrook. And he goes down right there. That play's going to lose yardage.
And man, that is not the third down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere. Actually,
Getting like stuck in my play action like for too long, where you won't get out of the animation.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to buy time. Trying to make magic with his feet. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the fourth quarter, one possession games.
Yeah, I know. It's just whenever it's the quarterback running, it's just impossible not to try to just put stuff. Yeah. Like, I'm going to make him fumble.
Top on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Oh, Steve Pounds!
They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks, we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Breaks into the open.
Do not fumble. Oh, my God.
And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
And you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't.
Touchdown, Warhawks! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Fires to the big fella. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Really good job.
Whenever I play man on that, he gets sucked up so far and just gets stuck in the cross.
That's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long games.
Because my safety that's covering your corner sucks up to the line and then tries to come across.
In this offense,
they'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Turning it on. They'll get him down.
I accidentally adjusted the camera right before the snap, and I was threw me off so bad because it zoomed out. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Get a big game.
Yeah, me too. For sure. Yeah.
The Cornhuskers will have it 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And the Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Finds his tight end.
Literally, that's the worst man coverage ever.
Touchdown, Nebraska! They've got the lead.
I was like, this is obvious. I'm going to take my linebacker and run out there, but I have a freaking corner on him. The corner just does nothing.
What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
They'll line up for the extra point, and at this juncture, every point matters. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. West Virginia is ahead right now, but that's not exactly Major Harris out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 5 over Pittsburgh. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That 2-minute drill, man, you're searching for those first downs. You got to find, sometimes it's a run, sometimes it's a screen, whatever it is, they choose to run the football here. Still time, but we're still in that hurry-up situation.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Dumps it to the back. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. It's dropped, and what a tough way to end this drive.
So annoying.
And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. 4th down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Moving away from pressure. A strike downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. They're just about to put this W in the books, guys. Comes against a ranked opponent, a team that most of us expected them to beat, and they were able to come through.
Yeah, but you're going to get challenged early in the season. It's fun to play other ranked teams and kind of see what you have. And this team kind of proven, like, listen, they're worth the ranking. They're probably going to continue to climb up the charts, handling their business early in the season against a pretty dang good team.
And I think at the end of the year, when the committees meet,
yeah, Mike quarterback clearly does not. He fumbled twice.
Reach the playoff. This is a game they're going to point back to. Hey, we wanted to find out more about them against a good opponent. They won the game. They took care of business. This was impressive today.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock.
Would have been huge if he fumbled.
Time as possible for their offense.
Yeah.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. The give to the lone running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and on 3rd and goal, they're saying, hey, we're still going to try to power this football and run it. Obviously haven't had success. Now getting to 4th and goal. Now it's a situation, do I kick the field goal? Do I feel comfortable running the football?
When it's 4th down, it, like the chew clock doesn't do anything anyway. Or if you come out in a field goal formation or a punt formation, it won't run down. Give yourself some space. Yeah.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the upright. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
He'll bring it
Never.
out. It's Winston. He's brought down at the
Yeah,
16.
the only chance here is to try and get
touchback.
kickoff return.
throw on first down. He's going to take off. Fires to the right. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Here's a throw downfield late. Ball's incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it.
Good game, dude.